Okay, these problems are just some pretty simple pressure problems, right? So basic pressure, the formula for that is pressure is force divided by area, right? So pressure is not a force. It's a force applied over an area. So this problem, how much pressure is applied to the ground by a 104 kilogram man who's standing on square stilts that measure 0.05 meters on each edge, right? So I want to find pressure, so I need the force over the area, right? So what's the force going to be? Well, the force is his weight pushing down, right? But see, 104 kilograms, that's a mass. I need weight, right? So let's write it like this. The force is going to be whatever his mass is times G, right? G is just 9.8. That'll turn a mass into a weight, right? So I can get force by doing this. And once I know force, I can put that in up here. And then the area is the area of the stilts he stands on, right? So there's these stilts, right? And the area is going to look something like this. They're squares, right? So it's 0.05 this way, and it's also 0.05 this way, right? And if you know area, right, it's just a square. So area is length times width, right? So I can find the area of this square. And there's two stilts, right? So whatever area I get here, basically because it's a square, I can just square this. So my area is going to be 0.05 squared. But because there's two of these stilts, I have to multiply it by 2, right? So I'm going to multiply that by 2. And now I've got area, right? And area can go here. And pressure is just force over area, right? So pretty straightforward problem. To convert to PSI, PSI is just another unit for pressure. Right, so if you want to, like the easy thing to do would just be look up, convert however many pascals, because that's the base unit, to PSI. And that'll give you a conversion. It's kind of like converting centimeters to inches, right? Like you're converting from a metric unit to an English unit. But same concept, right? So basically just pressure is force over area. So here's another one, right? A 1 megaton nuclear weapon has exploded, blah, 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 gives me pressure. What force due to the explosion will be exerted? Okay, so I'm seeing force and I'm seeing pressure. I know this is going to have something to do with pressure is force over area, right? So let's see. I want to solve for force, right? So I'm going to solve for force. So I need pressure and area. So pressure, my pressure is 0.2 ATMs. And I've got to convert the ATMs to pascals, so I need to do a conversion, right? So I need to turn that into pascals. But I know 1 ATM, 1 atmosphere, is equal to 101,300 pascals. So knowing this, you can convert your pressure from atmospheres to pascals, right? And that can go here for pressure. And then area, look, I got the dimensions of the house. I can use that to give me area. And then again, pressure is force over area. I'm solving for force in this case, right? So I need pressure and area, and I can solve for force.